Welcome back, everybody, to another book review. I recently finished reading this one, and I gotta say, I am very satisfied. So let's jump right into our categories. Content, 5 out of 5 stars. Illustrations, 5 out of 5 stars. Pictures, 5 out of 5 stars. Value, 4 out of 5 stars. 19 out of 20 possible stars. Almost a perfect review. So why didn't I give it 5 stars on value? Well, it turns out that this particular book is printed and bound in Italy. And I'm sure in Europe, especially Italy, the price of doing business is probably very high. And by the time it gets to the United States here, it becomes very expensive indeed. This small format paperback book of 240 pages with all color photography was $27.31 on Amazon. Not cheap at all. That's why it gets 4 out of 5 possible stars for value. However, I think it makes up for any shortcomings it may have for the information contained within its pages. Currently, this only comes in one format, paperback. I couldn't find a digital format out there. There might be one, 240 pages. And when I say small format, there's my hand. And a previous book I had reviewed, Bushcraft 101, they're about the same physical size. Alright, that's a small format book. Now, let me give you a little look at the back cover. I was introduced to Ray Mears about 8 or 9 years ago. And I was watching some of his videos online, and it is very refreshing for Ray Mears, David Canterbury, people who've been there and done that. When they write a book, I really enjoy that because you can tell the difference between somebody who's rehashing something that they read somewhere versus somebody who's actually done it. You know, little details here and there. Now, let me give you a nice little look here inside. It is a beautifully done book. You know, the pictures, the illustrations, just awesome. Just awesome. Give you a look at the table of contents here. And it breaks it down to outfit, cutting tools, water, fire, shelter, cordage, hitting the trail, and living from the land. Pretty straightforward. Now, ultimately, here's what I think. If you're only going to get 1 or 2 books on the outdoors, bushcrafting, any of this, this is one to get. In my humble opinion, there's always been 3 kinds of books in the world. There's books I'll read one time, and then I'll get rid of them. There's books I will read multiple times, and I will keep in my library probably for the rest of my life. And then there's books that I won't even finish reading because they were so bad, and I get rid of them. This is one I'm going to read multiple times and keep in my library. Excellent, excellent book. Very well done. I think there's something for everyone to learn in here. I don't care if you've been in the woods 20, 30 years and you think you know everything. There's always something new to pick up. One thing I've noticed over the years is people in different parts of the world do things a little differently here and there. It's like the British do certain things one way, Americans, we do it another, and the Australians do it one way, and the people in New Zealand yet do it even different. I mean, it's all bushcraft, but there's subtle differences here and there. And I kind of get some of that in this book, you know. But anyway, that's what I think. That's my review. I recommend this. It's right up there with Bushcraft 101, David Canterbury's book. I think it exceeds David Canterbury's book just a little bit, simply because they took the time to do all the color photography. And that does make a huge difference in a lot of things. All right, folks, I will see you later on. Maybe reading Ray Mears' Essential Bushcraft. Thank you for watching.